Good morning, students. Welcome to our YouTube channel, Hackathon Skill Center near Fountain Chowk, Yamunanagar. Our center code is 034. I'm Ankit Sharma. Students, our today's lecture is about data backup. In previous lecture, we have been discussing about that malware and virus protections. Now, we'll be discussing about that data backup. So, what is data backup? Data backup. So security does not always mean taking defensive actions against the cyber threats. External agents like in your computer or your personal computers or systems, external agents play a vital role for threatening of your data information. So security, that cyber security does not always make that defensive actions against that cyber threats or uses any kind of technical issues, technical tools that will detect that malicious packets or keep track who is illegally penetrating the system. It is held mostly but not always. Sometimes the security professionals has to take precautionary measures to safeguard your data from unwanted threats. For this, that are not any attacks penetrating a defensive mechanisms, but simply backing up your data. So in this lecture, we'll be discussing or we'll be learning about the different backup approaches which are being used instead of always uh, taking any kind of defensive actions. So our first one will be backup as nested security measures. Every day you hear about that security breach. In every lecture we talk about security breaches of companies and firms where cyber criminals target data and organizations and harm their data or individuals' personal system by either stealing or by corrupting them. So storing the data in a centric locations will lead to issue to a several extents. Backup of your data is very necessary in today's world, and there are many storing of data, like we can store data in HDD, and we can also store our data online with the help of clouds. To back up your data in clouds and other internal servers, and what security professionals recommend. Any ransomware attacks won't affect much by encrypting all the system's data and ask for ransom. In such cases, you can simply format the systems and start all over because your data is in cloud or it is stored online. So you can, if any kind of virus or attacks happens to your systems, nothing will be grabbed by that cyber criminal. Okay, and you can refresh your data, you can use your data, you can encrypt your data. Okay, for you can format your system again and again. If any virus comes, so you can format your systems because your data is stored online. Your data is saved online with help of clouds. So formatting of your data and start all over again can bring your files by retrieving it from the backup system. Thus, backup systems are policies vary from one company to another. There are different policies of different companies. Okay, so might be there are different techniques also. So what are the major types of backups? Major types of backup. So there is the most common major and popular types of backups. The first one will be full backup. So as the name is suggesting that it does a what it does a full data backup of every single file as well as folder as the system is backed. When we back up our systems, every single file, every single folder is being backed up, is being stored in the data backup file systems, and the time required will be more than the other backup types because every single file, every single folder is being backed up. So it is time consuming, okay, and data restoring process is also very time consuming, and that process of lost data from these backup done at much faster rate. So what are the advantages? That every single file, each copy of data is available in single location and it is easy to manage. And what are its disadvantages? As it is full backup, so time and space taken by these techniques are more as compared to different backups. Next comes is incremental backup. So in this form of backup, the backup done for the first time is complete one. Subsequent backups iterations are used to store any only changes that were done since the preceding backup. This backup process is much faster than the other backup techniques. The incremental backup is much faster than the other backup techniques, and its advantages are because updates and changes made during the backup run as processed, so it can often be used. Also, the time taken by this technique is short, but the disadvantage is the data recovery speed is very slow. Next comes differential backup. This is similar to that of incremental backups. It is almost similar to incremental backups which we use. So for this, the preliminary disadvantages are, as the full one backup, a differential means one successive backup details with change made with files on the last backup. The last updated backups will be here used. Okay. So what will be the advantages? That only updated data is backed up, not the previous data will be backed up, and the data recovery is faster than the other backup types. Disadvantages are time and space for completing the backups. The last comes is mirror backup. In this type of backup, products are the exact copy of the original data. Name is suggesting that it is mirror backup. So it will be the same as exact copies of your files. What it does is when outdated files get deleted, they evaporate from the mirror backup storage as well as while the system backups the files. What are their advantages? Faster and automatic deletion of old data, and disadvantages are time taken is more. So in today's lecture, we have discussed about the backup and major types of backups, in which full backup is more time consuming as compared to all others. Incremental backups, differential backups, and mirror backups. Our next lecture will be of SQL injections and preventive measures. Okay, students. Thank you.